Oftentimes, rifle manufacturers try and make a rifle that can fit the bill between hunting and match, meaning you can hunt with the rifle on a weekend, shoot a match with the rifle on a weekend, do everything in between with it. Bergara has the Wilderness HMR here. They've had the HMR series for a very long time, and Bergara makes a flat out outstanding factory rifle in particular. Is this rifle the exception, or is it truly the standard for hunting match rifle? To start this off, this rifle here is the Wilderness HMR chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. The barrel itself is 24 inches in length. It is threaded, comes with a thread protector. This particular model with the Wilderness series, you're going to get an Omni directional muzzle brake on it. The barrel and action is cerakoted sniper gray. This model here on the newer ones like this does have a spiral fluted bolt on it. In addition to that, the stock itself is hand painted. So it has a standard HMR type stock with the mini chassis on it, where it's a little bit different than your standard stock. So this, meaning a mini chassis, it has a steel or aluminum chassis inside of it, and then it actually sits the action in there and it's bedded, and this thing is rock solid. There's no flex whatsoever inside your fore end here. The stock has an adjustable cheek piece on it that I've found is really, really nice for getting the proper weld. In addition to that, you can change the length of pole with spacers in the rear. All very easy stuff to do. This series of rifles comes in around like $12.99 to a little over $1,300. Sometimes it'll be a little bit cheaper, but in general, these rifles are usually hard to find. And unfortunately, in today's market, you're generally not going to see a price range that's below what the manufacturer's MSRP is. The rifle itself does have a detachable box magazine. Bergara has these, let's say, branded Palmer magazines. They're very, very similar. This one being 5 rounds is very, very similar to your Magpul stuff. The trigger on this rifle is very nice. It's easily to be adjusted per se, and it's not something that, let's say, it's a trigger tech. It's not the trigger tech that you see on the Premier series. However, this rifle itself works just fine. I have no issue shooting this rifle sub MOA. These rifles are guaranteed sub MOA at 100 yards with factory match grade ammunition. I have shot a lot of Hornady Precision Hunter out of this gun, and it shoots it very, very well. Not so much the match stuff, just because I found the Precision Hunter stuff from Hornady to be very plentiful, and it's also usually a very good shooting round. I did take this rifle actually out to Thunder Valley Precision and did a long range class there where we built dope on the rifles and things like that. This rifle is able to shoot it out to 1 mile as it sits here. This rifle setup has a 20 MOA rail on it, a Bergara one. In addition to that, I have a Vortex Razor LHT. This is the HD 4.5 to 22 power scope. Very clear glass, it's lightweight. So that's what's really nice on this rifle, because the rifle itself, in my opinion, is heavy for a hunting rifle. It's about 9.7 pounds, so obviously a little over 9. It's just a little bit of a heavy rifle for hunting. Having to carry that around, put your scope and everything like that on there. If you were to put a actual, say, target scope on here, like something from Night Force, a Razor, or something like that, this rifle would be very, very heavy, okay? With this setup on here, it's still heavy, okay? Still not something, personally, I would want to lug around in the mountains. However, hunting in, like, let's say Georgia or Texas on a pig hunt or something like that, and using it for, let's say, whitetail where you're not moving a lot, this rifle would be absolutely perfect. Okay, I think if you're lugging it around in the mountains, it's a bit on the heavy side. I personally would not want to carry it. There are some people that like carrying heavy rifles. My opinion on that, again, is if you're carrying a heavy rifle, chances are you're likely not hiking very much. And usually if you're going out, let's say public land hunting, unguided, you will hike a lot, sometimes in a week, 100 miles in 1 week. So other than that though, besides this rifle being heavy, it fits the bill for being a hunting match rifle, or HMR as they call it. The bolt on it is nice, it's smooth, it doesn't hang up or anything like that. No issues feeding this gun. I put close to 120 rounds through it now. No issues or anything like that. It feeds all the rounds reliably, smooth, ejects everything like you would want. It is really just, I can't really probably stress enough how good of a value any of the Bergara rifles are, especially this one. Would I choose this rifle with everything it has, like the QD cups and everything like that, over most of the other ones on the market? I likely would, just because Bergara is well known for having a very accurate rifle. Would I pay the extra money for this rifle over the standard HMR? Probably not. The HMR rifle is nearly identical with the exception of the purely cosmetic bolt fluting and the muzzle brake, and in addition to that, obviously your paint, stuff like that. So most of the stuff you're seeing on this rifle is purely cosmetic. It's not really any different than an HMR standard model, except for the paint schemes that you're seeing on it. So, you know, I've had a 6.5 HMR, shot great, shot just as good as this one. I paid 800 bucks for it. This rifle itself, you'd probably be hard pressed to find it for less than 12. If you do, it's probably close to 11, so you're still paying more just for some paint. Okay, you can get a nicer muzzle brake that reduces the recoil more and have a rifle that shoots just as good. I think they're both awesome rifles, flat out awesome. So today, what I want to do is shoot this rifle as it's set up here. I'll shoot 2 separate groups for you guys, once with the Hornady Precision Hunter, once with Hornady match ammunition. Those ones, we get in our comment section, you guys like to roast me that all I use is Hornady. Well, when I go to the store, that's what's all over the place. It's Hornady match and Precision Hunter. So they're good ammunition, well recognized for being accurate, and they fit the bill. So we'll shoot this rifle today and you guys will be able to see how it shoots. That's the nice thing about a heavy profile barrel that's on this HMR. Yes, the rifle is heavier due to it, but when you're shooting, you're able to shoot groups, not worry so much about your barrel heating up due to the lightweight nature of most of your hunting rifles. And of course, this rifle being kind of a crossover between a match type rifle and a hunting one is what makes it nice. A little bit of a niche market for some folks, but for myself, I happen to really like it. So I think I have the rifle about zeroed, or at least on paper on there. I might need to make adjustments after we shoot this, but either way, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot 2 3-shot groups. One of them will be using Hornady Precision Hunter today, and another one will be using their match stuff. Usually I always have good success with those 2 ammo types. I've got piles of it inside of my safe, so therefore it seems to work best for shooting for me. In addition to that, off the shelf, whenever I go in the store, finding a match grade ammunition like these 2 is next to impossible. Sometimes I see Federal Gold Medal match, generally not though. So I generally, if I see this stuff, I buy it, it shoots good. I don't think we'll have any issues with this rifle. Again guys, I took this rifle to Thunder Valley Precision, shot the rifle all the way out to 1,200 yards and actually out to 1.5 miles almost, and it shot freaking great. It really did. I got hits on steel on every single one of those. The rifle's accurate and repeatable accuracy. That's truly what's important. So let's shoot these groups, show you guys how it shoots. Okay. All right, we're gonna run down there now, take a look at the groups. The groups look good. The Pro Match, or this match stuff from Hornady, definitely shot better than the Precision Hunter. Again, took a class at Thunder Valley using the Precision Hunter because I had a lot of it. Shot great all the way out to 1,200 yards, absolutely no issue, dope and all that stuff. Calculations, they came out nearly spot on every single time. So stuff shoots good, but it appears for group shooting purposes, or let's say true accuracy, the match actually shoots a little bit better than that Precision Hunter. So let's run down there and take a look at it. All right, Hornady match ammunition, Hornady Precision Hunter. So roughly they shoot about the same size group. This group here, obviously that's 3/4 of an inch. It's definitely below your 1 inch or sub MOA guarantee that you're getting from Bergara. Shoots absolutely great, really it does. You know, I could sit here, and what you guys need to know, if you don't, is that you can come out here I could shoot essentially all these blue circles, and chances are I'm likely going to get a group that varies just a little bit. And a lot of the stuff here is that when you shoot groups in general, is that you can sometimes see what you're doing wrong. Okay, I did see that here with that one, especially when you get these 3 shots. They're, you know, listed yes or left, but ultimately the group's not bad. The rifle itself shoots absolutely great. I have seen a lot of folks talk about this rifle in particular for hunting. If I'm gonna pick a rifle that's gonna be just for hunting, this rifle's too heavy. If it's a rifle that you wanna do both with, whether it be matches and hunting, I think it's perfect. It really is a perfect rifle for that setup. Again, for strictly hunting, too heavy. Doing both, perfect for that. The action on these Bergaras is an absolutely fantastic action. It's the R700 pattern, what we've all come to know and love. They're smooth, they feed reliably with 0 issues. I have now put close to 200 rounds, if not a few more, through this rifle. Not a single issue, hiccup whatsoever. It shoots where I want it to go. It shoots out to distance. Again, shot it out to a mile at Thunder Valley Precision, and just an awesome, awesome rifle. I cannot thank Bergara enough for sending this out to us to try, because I have been a Bergara owner myself for quite a while. I believe in their products, and I think that they truly make one of the best values and quality rifles on the market. So if you guys like what you saw today, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow along next time with Hunt, Fish, Shoot.